Hi Libra, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, excuse me, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look-see. This week, when I went into my intuition for your message, what I saw was a tidal wave. And the words I heard were, interestingly enough, because they came to me yesterday while I was doing a reading, but when I saw the tidal wave, this is exactly what I heard. You can either choose to ride it or you can choose to be ridden by it. And it really is that. It was really, really simple this week. That is your message. So when you see a tidal wave coming in, right, you got a couple of options. You can stay there here and probably get crushed and swallowed by the wave, or you can grab your surfboard, you can run at that baby with everything that you've got and you can ride it out, right? And that really is the message this week. Whatever it is that comes up this week, it will have the potential to either carry you very far or carry you off. The choice is kind of yours, and it's really going to be about your perception, but also about your application this week, all right? So your destiny card for the week ahead is Justice. This is you, this is your energy, right? And Justice, this card actually represents choice. It represents you making a decision. It represents you choosing a specific path. Now, interestingly enough, the Lover's card represents choice, but the Lover's card represents choosing between this and that. It sees you choosing between things, whereas the Justice card sees you weighing up all the options, you know, that's the scales that he's got there, and it sees you making a decision to step down a specific path, to go down a specific path, to move in a specific direction. And you know, this week, like I said to you, you know, that's, you know, those are your options. You can either choose to ride it or you can choose to let it ride you. And that feels really, really evident. And for a lot of you, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about because it will speak to you in one specific area of your life. Your direction card, let's give it some context with the World card, right? So for some of you, you are coming to a point now where you are ready to move on, right? And this could be at work, it could be in a partner, like a relationship. For some of you, this is actually going to be about where you go from here. And when I say where you go from here, this is about where you live. Some of you are in the process at the moment of really deciding, right, okay, am I done here? In this place, am I ready now to move on? And with the World card, it kind of suggests that you've taken everything that you can, wherever you are, whether it's a job, whether it's your home, whether it's the area that you live in, whether it's your relationship. You understand on a deep level that you have taken from it everything that you can, that it's kind of like what it becomes now. It really is up to you. It's almost like you're asking yourself, do you know what? If I continue down this path, it's no longer going to be what it is. It's almost like you're at that point where you've taken, and you know, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but you've taken everything good from this thing, place, connection that you can, and it's now at the point where if you leave now, it will be great. If you stay, it might fester and become something else. You know the saying, it is what it is until it isn't what it was. That kind of feels really evident to me this week. It's almost like you're making that grand decision this week and really kind of saying, have I kind of grown past this? Is it time now for me to release? You got the Ace of Cups as your insight card, right? So for a lot of you, this will be about your relationships. It will be about your heart space area. And you know, your relationships doesn't just have to be a partner, although, you know, Ace of Cups is, you know, could possibly be that. For some of you, this could be about a family member. For a select few of you, this is about something of a legal nature. It's about something that has kept you restricted. For some of you, you might have been bound to another person for any number of reasons. This could see you now saying to yourself, right, you know what, I understand now that if I don't emancipate myself, the consequences are going to be disastrous for me, right? This is about you thinking about yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It could be some of you are saying, you know what, this partnership is no longer what it used to be, and if I stay with this person, you know, their resources seem to be going down and down and down. I refuse to go down with them. It's almost like you're deciding this week to step away from something that you know is about to become destructive or is on that point of a turn. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, milk, like the day before it goes off, you can smell that it's not quite, like, I know loads of people that would still make a cup of tea with that, and I'm like, nope, that's going straight in the bin or straight down the drain. I mean, I don't drink cow's milk anymore. I haven't for years. I drink plant milk, but you get my point. I don't know why that's even relevant, but there's definitely a shift coming when it comes to relationships of sort. Anything that you are tied to or associated with this week could be coming under fire, and it could be you saying to yourself, you know what, in order to know freedom, in order to know continued growth, continued success and abundance in any way, shape or form, I need to now make a decision about whether I'm going to stay here, whether I'm going to stay in this, or whether it is actually right for me anymore. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. If it's not too personal, please let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I will see you soon.